What's up, guys? In my last video, we talked about the calculation for your 10K month with your online course business. We talked about how do we make the money make sense. Today, we want to talk about strategy. If you've missed the last video, I'm going to tag it here so that you can go back and catch the replay. But today, join me on the journey for creating your 10K online business strategy. If you're ready to dive in, let's begin. Now that we move further into the strategy, so let's first talk about, before we dive into your ultimate result, let's first talk about what you need to do to begin creating your main offer. Now, what I've mentioned in my last video that you need to create a $60 product, a $500 product, and a $1,000 product. The main offer is going to be your $1,000 product, but all of your other products will come out of your main product. Now, how do we begin creating this main product? Your main idea should be something that is simple, and I want to challenge you to make your name be tied into the result. I want to give a couple examples of what I mean. So let's look at some popular brands, some brands you may or may not know, but let's look at their ultimate promise or their ultimate result. First, you see there's TripAdvisor. They say read reviews, compare prices, book your best trip. You see how simple it is? So TripAdvisor is telling you what we promise. Our ultimate result is when you come to our website, when you come to our page, you could read the reviews, compare the prices, book your best trip. Let's look at Waze, which is one of the popular kind of mapping apps. They say that their promise is to get there the fastest way possible. OpenTable, make restaurant reservations the easy way. Lux, fall in love with parking. So the first thing that you want to gather about your main offer or your signature offer is that you make it simple. Don't make the name complicated, and please don't be tied so much into your branding or your acronyms or your nice and clever names that you are not clear on the particular result that you provide. Even though we may not have known the result that these companies, have promised, we are very well aware of how they deliver the ultimate result. Now, take it back to you. What is the ultimate result that you are promising your clients? In this video, my ultimate promise is to help you get to your 10K business month fastest. Now, just make the name of your promise, the name of your ultimate offer, the name of your signature program very simple, and make the results very, very clear. So your customer doesn't have to figure out what does this mean as it relates to them. Now let's talk about diving into creating the offer. I mentioned that you need to have 3 stages. Most people, the mistake that they make is that they try to create content that goes viral, or they try to create likable content, or they try to create content that gives you followers and engagement. I am not saying that this is not important, but what I am saying is that you need to create content that gets people to take action. Your content strategy is the beginning of your offer. So your offer does not start at the consultation. Your offer does not even start when you get people on your phone. Your offer actually starts with your content. So your content is the first step to getting people to buy your ultimate offer. So in terms of creating content, even though you want to create viral, likable, and high engagement content, the content is the first part of your offer. So when you are creating your offer, you want to think at the beginning stage, what is the problem that I want to serve and to solve for my audience? What do they need to know that they don't already know? And you can offer this for free or paid. This starts, guys, the creation of your 10K offer. When we start solving these problems for free, the first thing that we want to do is we want to get them into our funnel. Now, a lot of people, you've heard this talk about funnel. You probably know what they are. You probably have a little idea, but the funnel is just the first micro step to get someone to say, I want more. Now, because our content on our social media platforms is the beginning of our offer, the point of this content is not to get likes, to go viral, and to get engagement, even though we want those things. The point is to get you to say, I want more. When you say, I want more, you realize that this is the beginning of your offer. So your offer does not begin at the sales call. Your offer does not begin at your discovery call. Your offer begins at your content, which gets people to say, I want more. So at the beginning step, you're going to say, what do these people need to know, either free or paid? Create 5 steps. So they need to know at the beginning stage of the journey of your ultimate problem. They need to know thing number 1, thing number 2, thing number 3, thing number 4, thing number 5. So before you move up in results on my offer, these are the 5 things that you need to know. Now, these 5 things now become the basis of your content because your offer starts at content. So if I'm telling you that I'm going to help you in this 10K sprint, it means then that my 5 steps, my first 5 steps of content is the beginning part of my offer. I am now teaching you what you need to know. So let's use this process as example. The first thing that I taught you was how to create your calculations. Now the second thing I'm teaching you is how to create your offer. Your offer comes in 3 layers. The first layer, content, is the beginning of your offer, and you need to create the 5 things that people need to know to get your ultimate result. The second thing that we want to do is we want to move on to the middle stage. So the middle stage is what results can improve them from that free or low cost step fastest. This is where we're now talking about your mid-tier offer. So first we created your free content, which now moves into your mini offer, which is your $60 product, right? So the ideal thing is that we want to get on average, let's say 8 people per day to buy this mini thing. It means that my offer drives my free content to that first thing that is behind my offer wall. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move them up in strategy to the second or the ultimate part of my solution. But this ultimate part of my solution is my mid-tier thing. Remember, I'm trying to get 4 people to buy this $500 product in a week. It's the middle solution that goes from my free thing. It is my second offer inside of my funnel. The third thing is going to be my ultimate solution, which is at the minimum of $1,000. And my ultimate solution is actually going to be something that is an advanced stage of my result. So when I think about what do I want to serve my audience inside of my offer, I am creating 3 stages: beginning stage, middle stage, and advanced stage. In my 3 stages, I'm creating 3 pricing levels. So my pricing levels based on our 10K calculations is my low ticket offer, my mid-tier offer, and my high offer. Remember, I'm driving the first part of my content is my social media. I'm driving people with my free content into my system, which I now want to move them up to either my mid and my high tier. Remember, for our calculations, we're just going after 1 person to buy the highest point of our offer for $1,000 per week to hit our 10K month goal. I would love to hear your feedback. Leave it below this video. Let's get to work. Let's start creating beginning stage, middle stage, advanced stage. Let's start creating our products so when people move from the entry part, which is our content, they're now able to move through our process so that we can hit our 10K online course business goal. Leave your feedback. I'd love to hear if you're enjoying these trainings.